So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called The Mermaid 2016. I'm giving this 3 out of 5 stars. This is going to be another Don White recommendation. He recommended it to me before he even saw before it even came out. I saw the trailer and it looked really good, so I added it to my Netflix queue. He had high hopes for this movie as well as I did. It's got too many do-gooder messages in there. Environmentalism, socially conscious, business decisions, and the like. It even starts out with a bunch of environmentalist propaganda, stock footage of birds and dolphins getting decimated by the evil white male swine of a capital. Oh, wait, now it's evil Chinese swine of a capitalist pig. My mistake. And that's how the movie starts out. There are these mermaids and this half human, half octopus living in this abandoned ship where this greedy Chinese developer is buying up. He's putting sonar in the water, and the aforementioned mermaids, half octopus, half human, can't survive with all this sonar going on. So they shack up in this abandoned ship, and they plot to kill the greedy Chinese swine of a capitalist pig. And the young and mermaid looks super hot. She's the reason to watch, really. She goes topless off camera, unfortunately, which is a big bummer. But she's still, even with the clothes on, she's still eye candy and very cute Chinese gal in this one. Another reason to watch is towards the end, there's a great battle scene between the humans and the mer people. I guess that's what they're called, mer people. And that was mindless entertainment. The rest of it was just like Jackie Chan trying to impose his political views on everybody. Stephen Chow is unfortunately degenerated into the same kind of situation there. Not a good thing, in my opinion. This is probably my least favorite Stephen Chow movie that I've seen so far. And it's funny how the directors, like Stephen Chow and Jackie Chan, start going downhill when they start imposing their political viewpoints on others through their movies. And this one was a big disappointment as a result. I'm only giving it 3 out of 5 stars. Of course, it made huge amounts of money in China and Hong Kong. I watched it on the Mandarin language with English subtitles. They give you a bunch of options: Mandarin, English, Thai. I believe the Mandarin is the only one that isn't dubbed, and then you also get your choice of subtitles. So interesting combination there. I think it's a lot better with the Mandarin subtitles because it looks funny. dubbed in English with their lips are moving, but they're not saying what their lips are moving. If you know what I mean. If you notice, I got a buzz cut. Try to make it even. If you can see it, it's quite short. My coworker finally took the day off today and invited me over to his home in East Oakland, and gave me $8 to give me a buzz cut. He calls it a machine, but it's more like one of those kind of things. You know what I'm talking about. If you've seen Full Metal Jacket, it's one of those. He shaved the hair out of my ears, and he shaved a little bit of hair off my neck. Gave me $8. He did a good job. That'll last me a couple of months. Now I look like Phil Collins. Anyways, getting back to the movie. So the young mermaid has the hots for this greedy Chinese swine of a capitalist pig. She's trying to seduce him, but at the same time she wants to kill him. But a lot of different obstacles get in their way. The mer people's plot to kill the greedy Chinese swine of a capitalist pig. He likes to buy large swaths of real estate, and he's in some real estate deal with another Chinese lady who's not as good looking, in my opinion. She looks kind of like she's got fake breasts, and I thought the young mermaid looked much cuter than she did. I can understand why it was love unrequited on her part with their business partner there, but nonetheless, she's jealous that he's in love with this mermaid, and she's doing some kind of clandestine mermaid research on the side, unbeknownst to him. She's the only one who doesn't think that he's crazy when he talks about mermaids and stuff. But yeah, decent battle scene towards the end. One thing I forgot to mention about the last movie I saw, Replicator, Clone to Kill, the Canucksploitation movie that Joe Bob Briggs showed in the year 2000 on Monster Vision. That I posted the link in the description box to Joe Bob Briggs little commentary segments about the movie in between the commercials and whatnot. And so hopefully you enjoyed that. But also I forgot to mention, I was in a hurry to go to bed, I think, at that point, because I was off work. I just ate dinner, and it was getting late, so I apologize for that, cutting that last video short. But the Replicator, Clone to Kill, gets a very low 2.8 out of 10 rating on IMDb. Like I said, it's one of those so bad that it's good type movies. The people who rate the movie on IMDb give it a very low rating, but the people who actually take the time to review it give it a very high rating, so it kind of averages out to 2.8, which is just 0.1 higher than Troll 3. So that gives you an idea that it's down there with some of the worst movies of all time, which also happen to be some of my favorites. Some of them are just plain bad, but this one was so bad that it's good. And I also forgot to mention that there's a stripper in there. Joe Bob Briggs makes mention of it because he likes white women's breasts a lot. And I didn't even mention it because I didn't think it was important to the plot. But the clone ends up killing this stripper that Joe Bob Briggs is bragging about her two enormous talents. And her face looks kind of strange. I think she's Italian. Anyways, she gets naked a lot. There's also another stripper in there, and the good-looking women don't get naked in that one. It's only the ugly-faced women. But there is one stripper who looks kind of Hispanic. She's pretty good-looking. So I'll have to temper that statement a little bit. Anyways, sorry to combine movie reviews, but I was a little slow setting up my YouTube video here tonight because YouTube Studio changed formats, so I was clicking on stream instead of webcam. I didn't know what I was doing there. Everything got rearranged to the far left corner, so kind of threw me off a bit. I apologize about that. And I got a $50 tip. Did I mention that? I got $50 in tips yesterday. The guy who cut my hair, he wants to buy my. I think he might want to buy my other Chromebook, the one that was running slow. I think I fixed it, but I'll double check it tomorrow, just in case. I'll try to sell it to him for $65 because I know he can't go to Fry's thanks to the communist business shutdown around here, and the never-ending shutdown until the very last coronavirus case is gone. Anyways, I'm being sarcastic, but it's probably true because things keep getting worse by the day. People care more about toilet paper than they do about the Bill of Rights here. And that's what I told my son. It's like a banana republic, Zimbabwe type country with empty store shelves and whatnot. But enough complaining about my country that's going downhill by the day. I think there were 6 million people applying for unemployment insurance, and of course the system was overwhelmed, and Congress made perverse incentive for you to make even more money than you're making right now just by filing unemployment for the next, 36 weeks, which is long after the coronavirus hysteria. It'll probably come back in December, but it won't be as bad as it is now. And they'll probably do another shutdown in December, I'm guessing. So it might be over this month or next month, but expect the government to keep shutting down business and imposing this draconian infringements on freedoms, such as not being able to go to church, for instance. Anyways, enough about my political stuff. I just had to get it out. I talk about Stephen Chow putting political stuff in his newer movies, and then I turn around and put political stuff in my movie reviews. So, as the Bible says, "Judge not, lest ye be judged." I guess I should look in the mirror when I'm talking about Stephen Chow and his sidekick Jackie Chan Anyways, um, yeah, I've got. What have I got coming up? I want to let you know what I've got coming because I'm watching. I Was a Teenage Werewolf. I think I've already seen this movie, and I liked it a lot. The AIP Michael Landon flick. I Was a Teenage Werewolf in 1957. Okay, so I started watching that one, and then I started getting all kinds of Netflix DVDs. I reviewed all those, and now what do I got coming from Netflix? Thank God the shutdown didn't apply to Netflix somehow. I don't know how they became an essential service, but I'm not complaining. Okay, then I've got Ballistic X versus Sever, which is a Lucy Liu, Antonio Banderas stinker. It's a real stinker, according to the reviews. It's just mindless entertainment, pure mayhem. It's on the IMDb bottom 10. So let me see what kind of rating it gets on IMDb, because I'm curious. It gets a 3.7, which is kind of high, actually. It's not that bad. I mean, Replicator, Clone to Kill, got a 2.8. This one has a lot more ratings than Replicator, Clone to Kill, but still, it's pretty high. I don't think it's one of the worst movies ever made, but I'll watch it, review it this weekend, and I'll tell you what I think. Lucy Liu, what if she gets naked? She's pretty hot. Hard action. Lucy Liu can kick some serious butt. Explosions, car chases, hot women, and more firepower than Rambo and Commando put together. Sounds like a pretty decent flick, and I hope the reviewer on IMDb is actually referring to Lucy Liu when they talk about hot women, and I hope they're referring to naked women. Lucy Liu. Anyways, I'm gonna have to go online and see what she looks like naked. I don't know if she's ever been in any good scenes, but it'd be interesting to find out if she has. Maybe now that she's getting older, she might be more open to doing those kind of scenes. We'll see. But anyways, that's the end of my review. Big disappointment. 3.5. I mean, 3 out of 5 stars. Excuse me. Why did I say 3.5? 3 out of 5 stars for this movie, and that's probably I believe that's the lowest I've ever rated the Stephen Chow movie. So his talent, his skills are clearly going downhill with age, and unfortunately he decided to follow the same path, trace the steps of one Jackie Chan, with this political, ramming his political values down your throat, whether you like it or not. I didn't like it. If you're more of an environmentalist or a marine biologist, you might enjoy this movie better, I guess. So there's that. and have a good night. Hope you like my new buzz cut. I haven't gotten a haircut this short since well, it's been about 10 years, I think, maybe longer. But yeah, I've got more hair in my eyebrows now than I do on my dome, and I look like one of those white punk hardcore skater dudes from the early 90s. So have a good night. Stay safe, and until next time.